Dear friends, Namaste, and that's RAMNEEK WIG in front of you. Friends, today I shall be telling you about pranayamas and food therapy for people suffering from high blood pressure. Now friends, there are several pranayamas for high blood pressure, but the best ones according to me are: number 1, left nostril breathing; number 2, Chandrabhedi pranayama but without retention; number 3, Sukh pranayama stage 1 and stage 2; number 4, Anuloma Viloma pranayama stage 1, stage 2; number 5, Brahmari pranayama; number 6, Shitali pranayama; and number 7, Shitkari pranayama. So friends, today here I shall be showing you and demonstrating to you the technique of Anuloma Viloma pranayama, which is one of the very good pranayamas for people suffering from high blood pressure. Now friends, as far as the technique goes, the technique is something like this. First you make an Apan Mudra like this with your active hand. Now you see the Apan Mudra is joining the middle 2 fingers and the thumb together, and the other 2 fingers are pointed outwards. So this is called Apan Mudra. Now friends, the starting position of doing Anuloma Viloma pranayama is something like this. At first you close your right nostril and exhale out all your breath from left. The abdomen should completely sink in. That's your starting position. After that friends, we start the pranayama from here. You inhale from left to the count of 4. Close left, exhale right to the count of 8. Now inhale from right itself to the count of 4. Close right and exhale from left to the count of 8. Now friends, that completes one round of Anuloma Viloma pranayama. Now friends, you got to remember 2 things which are very important while doing this pranayama. The first thing is that each time you inhale, your abdomen should expand, and each time you exhale, your abdomen should contract. And friends, the second important thing is the ratios. Each time you inhale to the count of 4, and each time you exhale to the count of 8. So friend, these 2 things are very important. You got to remember these 2 important things as you'll be doing this pranayama called Anulom Vilom. Now friends, as far as food therapy goes, people with high blood pressure should avoid the intake of salt in their diet. Now remember, all processed food items starting from chips, chirwas, semias, all processed food item. It could be simply tortillas, it could be potato chips, it could be any kind of processed food item. These contain a lot of salt, so try to avoid processed food items. Secondly, these processed items also have a lot of trans fats present in them, and they have free radicals. So what can happen is that free radicals can oxidize the LDL cholesterol deposits which are there in your arteries, and they can form clots over there as these LDL cholesterol deposits get oxidized. As the clots are formed in the arteries, your blood pressure would automatically rise. So friends, these are even very bad as far as heart problems goes. People with heart problems and cholesterol problems and high blood pressure, all of them should try to avoid processed foods because they have deadly trans fats present in them. Secondly, friends, remember to increase your intake of potassium rich fruits. Potassium rich foods you'll get in most fresh fruits and vegetables, primarily in bananas, coconut water, avocados, sweet potatoes, prunes, raisins. These are great sources of potassium. So try to increase your intake of potassium rich foods. Thirdly friends, remember to try to increase your intake of soluble fiber, because soluble fiber helps in reducing the cholesterol deposits. As a result, it also helps in minimizing your blood pressure. Soluble fiber you'll get in all legumes, lentils, beans. Then you'll get them in all cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, radish, turnip. These have a lot of soluble fiber in them. So try to increase your intake of soluble fiber fruits. Also especially oats and psyllium husk, they have a lot of soluble fiber, so you should increase your intake of soluble fiber. Then friends, try to increase your intake of omega-3 fatty acids, because they also help in reducing the blood pressure. Omega-3 fatty acids you're going to find in all seafoods, then you're going to find in flax seeds, walnuts and canola oil. So try to increase your intake of omega-3 fatty acids. A vitamin B3 supplement is also good for people suffering from high blood pressure, because that helps in reducing the blood pressure. So friends, these are small tips you got to keep in your mind for decreasing your blood pressure. Friends, this is RAMNEEK WIG, and I also take personalized disease specific courses on pranayama and food therapy. There's a course called disease specific course on pranayama and food therapy. This course has got 8 classes, and all of them are also done over the Skype internet. So friends, if you're interested in taking these courses, I have a couple of courses including a basic course on pranayama, an advanced course on pranayama and food therapy, a basic course on pranayama and food therapy. So there are a lot of courses. You can visit my website, which is www.ramneekwig.com, and you'll find a lot of information there. Friends, I also have over 425 videos on YouTube, so you can check me out there. My address is youtube.com/yogaguru-ramneekwig. I have a page on Facebook which is called facebook.com/The Miracles of Pranayama and Food Therapy. You can check that out also, and you can get in touch with me. My personal cell number is +91 99101 78140. So friends, namaste. That's RAMNEEK WIG in front of you. Do have a great day ahead.